What is up YouTube, James Baek here. Welcome back to another episode of VGC 2018 Baek Battles. Today we are using a brand new team, and this team is supposed to revolve around Mega Ampharos, and its partners in crime are going to be Oranguru, Staraptor, Lurantis, Tapu Fini, and Torkoal. Let's get started. So I played a lot of practice games because I wasn't even sure if I was going to use this team on the series. The main reason is I built this team to kind of synergize around Mega Ampharos. I felt like I had some pretty cool tricks with the pairing. But when I was actually playing it, because I decided to play it a bit before using it, I just found myself never bring Ampharos. And like, probably I played 15 games with this team, and the 3 times I actually used this team, I only brought Ampharos twice or 3 times out of 15 battles, and it just ended up not doing anything. Either the battle was over before it could do anything, or I just got swept and it didn't even get to do anything. Looks like we got an opponent from Japan. We got a team of Lurantis, Musharna, Incineroar, Pelipper, Bruxish, and the Aromantis. So this is going to be interesting. My matchup here is sort of alright, I want to say. It's not the best, it's not the worst, I guess. I think I want to go Tapu Fini. I think Tapu Fini is good with Oranguru. I'm not sure, because this is hard trick room, and I'm not sure how this matchup's going to go. I like Torkoal a bit here, but not sure. I think I want to go Lurantis, and let's try to bring Ampharos here. This should be interesting because I am not exactly too sure of how this matchup is going to play out. My game plan is probably to Moonblast Instruct to KO the Lurantis early on. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. I could also trick my opponent's Trick Room user. I think Aromantis wouldn't be carrying the Z move. I think it would be Musharna with Z Trick Room potentially. So let's see how this is going to go. But yeah, I just never really got to bring Ampharos, and I was really considering just building a new team off Mega Ampharos. But since I had some really, cute tricks with this team, I'm thinking maybe I'll give it a shot. And if I don't bring Ampharos, or it doesn't get to do something in this episode, I'll probably, you won't be seeing this episode, obviously. So if this episode made it, Ampharos probably at least did something. Since I really want to use Ampharos, let's see here. Aromantis Musharna is going to appear on the field. Really interesting combination here. Yeah, really interesting combination here. I really just want to go for what? Moonblast double up? I could trick the Aromantis here, give it a Specs. Not sure if that's my best play. I could go for a Muddy Water combination. I can instruct Moonblast if I expect a situation where it's going to be a Trick Room and a switch to Lurantis, which I could see. I think I'm just going to fire Muddy Waters right here and see how it goes, because I don't feel like it's too bad of a situation where I can just draw off some Muddy Waters here. As yeah, I'm not sure if you're going to go hard Lurantis turn 1. This is going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to come out. Maybe Trick Room Heal Pulse for the Aromantis, as Muddy Water gets the accuracy drop. Double accuracy drop already, turn 1, and we're gonna go for another. Tapu Fini, let's go for a spin here. I don't want to get Trick Room up for my opponent. Is my opponent going for double Trick Room? Imagine my opponent goes for double Trick Room. Nah, I don't think he double Trick Room. I don't have anything that can threaten knockout. Maybe Specs Moonblast could threaten knockout, but we're gonna see the Moonblast come out from the Aromantis. It's gonna target down the Tapu Fini slot, and the Z move coming out from Musharna. Is the Shattered Psyche or is the Trick Room coming out? I could see it being Shattered Psyche here. Let's see. It does look like Shattered Psyche. Yeah, it is going to be Shattered Psyche. Alright. So no Trick Rooms coming out. This is going to hurt a bit. Yeah, this is going to hurt. I don't think it should knock out Tapu Fini. Yeah, Tapu Fini is pretty bulky, and Musharnas don't tend to run that much special attack. I think I'm just going to go for Muddy Water Instruct again. I should be able to knock out Musharna. That's going to be close. I don't know if I knock out Musharna with 2 Instructs. But basically just Fini was a lead where I could get a lot of damage off against my opponent. And that's basically what I'm going to try to do here. I guess the worst case scenario is Aromantis having a berry, it healing back up, can go for Heal Pulse, or me missing a bunch of Muddy Waters here. And that's kind of the thing about Tapu Fini I don't like about running the spec set. Muddy Water is a very inaccurate move, but we do hit one. Nice. So how much is this gonna do? Amount. It is a bear and Aromantis, and if I can knock out this, Musharna, that'd be great here. So, Feeny, can you hit the Musharna, please? And the Aromatisse would be nice. Okay, we missed the Aromatisse, but we do get rid of the Musharna. So we're going to trade Musharna for my Tapu Fini. Yeah, because Musharna goes down here. However, I did get a bit of damage and waste a berry on the Aromatisse. Ooh, it goes for Heal Pulse. That's amazing for me. Oh, that's amazing for me. What's coming out? Incineroar? Lurantis, okay. Yeah, I'm fine with sacking my own Feeny here to probably the superpower coming out. I don't see a reason why my opponent would draw off a superpower right here, so I'm just going to instruct Muddy Water again. Try to get as much damage as possible. Lurantis actually decides to protect, even though it's not being threatened here, so maybe doesn't want damage being taken, or maybe thinks the Aromatisse can live the combination of Muddy Waters, which I think it should by a sliver. Yeah, it should. Okay. So, I mean, dealing with the Lurantis is going to be hard, but Moonblast Instruct should still be getting it, so I think I'm okay with this scenario here. I'm just surprised he didn't Superpower and just try to get the boost right away. Because you could just Heal Pulse the following turn. Alright. Superpower is definitely coming out. I could go Ampharos here. Although I really like my own Lurantis, and I think I'm in speed Lurantis. I think I have a little bit of speed investment. I don't remember if I do. I know Ampharos is a bit faster. Is it better to sack Feeny? I don't think it is, because I want to get out of Trick Room. I think I'm going to go Lurantis and... Oh, shoot. Reverse Trick Room. Oh, that's not good. I timed out. Well, this might work if my opponent reverses Trick Room, expecting me to reverse Trick Room, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. Oh, jeez, I forgot about this possibility. Superpower. Leaf Blade. Oh, into a Oranguru. That doesn't knock out, right? Yeah, alright. Ah, I forgot. Oh, wait, that foul play is gonna hurt. Leftovers? What's going on? Oh, and I wish I figured out if I was max speed or not. You could heal. I think if you're my opponent, you should heal pulse, and I would heal pulse if I was my opponent and go for the superpower into Oranguru. You could also just try to Moonblast the Oranguru and superpower my Lurantis, although I don't think that's the play. I'm gonna try to reverse Trick Room here though. Moonblast's gonna come out into Oranguru. Does this knock out? It probably does, yeah. Might come down to speed. Actually, I think. Oh wow, I'm slower than my opponent's Lurantis. Is that supposed to be a thing? Am I running mid-speed Lurantis? I really just can't remember if I was. Because all I remember... I just know, okay. I don't know my Lurantis. I really just don't know my Lurantis speed. Okay, Pelipper gonna come out. Alright, Ampharos! It's time! Please don't forfeit. Is it even worth Mega Evolving? Because I would be weak to the Fairy type. I think it's better just to get rid of Aromatisse here with a superpower, and you know what? Let's just stay in regular form in Thunderbolt. Ampharos should be bulky enough to survive anyway. Wow. That game, it just didn't. Oh, come on. Oh. The misclick kind of helped me, but I would have been probably in a better situation if I was just able to reverse Trick Room, because I had foul play threatening the Lurantis. Well, I guess it just comes down to whose Lurantis is faster. I did not anticipate that situation to happen. I thought it was going to be like Heal Pulse, because Aromatisse is guaranteed slower than Lurantis unless you're not running mid speed on the Aromatisse, but you should be, and then you would be able to get like a Heal Pulse off, Then your Lurantis can knock out my Oranguru with superpower. Even if I protect, you got the heal pulse off, which was really crucial. And you would be at +1 defense. Unless Oranguru protected, but I'm not sure if Oranguru protects in that situation. Because it's could be threatened the next turn. It's not doing much anyway against those two Pokemon when it's being double threatened. So, yeah. Would have preferred getting rid of Trick Room because I could have got my Feeny in. And I was hoping maybe what I could do is instruct Moonblast twice to knock out the Lurantis. That didn't happen, but oh well. 16-17 rated player from Sweden. Is this a game where I bring... Ooh, this actually might be a game I could bring Ampharos. Could be. Very could be, okay. Z move Como. Why? Okay, I don't understand. Why are so many people running Como with Feeny and just Feeny as the Tapu? It doesn't make sense to me because you're weakening your main damage output with the Soul Blaze and then Clanging Scale. So I never understood that. That's like the 5th time I've seen this so far. So let's see here. I do want a Oranguru. I do need a Oranguru for sure. Staraptor is decent here. Yes, decent here. I think I want to go Oranguru, Staraptor. Lurantis is really good here. But you know what? I'm going to go Ampharos and Feeny. Yeah. I don't really need Dragon Pulse too much in this matchup. I want strong Thunderbolts. And if I think this is a game that I can sweep with my Ampharos potentially, I will go for it. So let's see what's going to happen. Actually, isn't okay, Sparkling Aria considered a sound-based move? I think it is. So it could be something, I don't know, cheeky with like Sparkling Aria. Manectric Toxicroak appears. Interesting lead decision. As I'll lead my Ampharos and my Staraptor. You're gonna Mega Evolve? I'm not sure if you Mega Evolve. Alright. Trick Room up. Hard switch into Ampharos because I don't want to take a fake out into Volt Switch or Thunderbolt combination from this Manectric when I really don't have to take too much damage turn 1, and I can get my Ampharos in, and Ampharos is looking for some KO. So Mega Manectric gonna appear. Imagine if I got Lurantis in, if I had my Lurantis, but it's not gonna appear unfortunately. Manectric gonna appear, get the Intimidate off onto my Oranguru and the Ampharos as we see a fake out. Gonna go out into the Ampharos. Does activate Static, which I'm actually really relieved. I do carry Static on this Ampharos. As Manectric is going to Volt Switch out. Who's it going out into? Feeny, could be Primarina. Primarina, I'm doubling it down with Thunder. Gothitelle. Alright, I'm not really too worried about Gothitelle. Actually, I'm really worried about Gothitelle. I could... Okay, so what are you going to do if you're my opponent? I think I'm just going to instruct Ampharos and go for a Thunderbolt into the... Isn't it better to go for Dragon Pulse, actually? Yeah, it's better to go for Dragon Pulse to pressure Como if it is in the back. I don't know if you would hard switch Toxicroak into Como. I don't feel like that's the play ever if you're my opponent. Yeah, because I don't feel like you should ever risk a Como right there if you do have it in the back. However, we will get the Mega Ampharos up finally. Finally, I get to bring it in the game. And I will go for Dragon Pulses. And this would have KO'd anything on this team other than the 2 Fairy Water types. Which I just realized, you have Feeny and Primarina on the same team. Go for the Instruct right here. Toxicroak can't do much on -1, which is why I'm not really too worried about the Toxicroak. I could have reversed Trick Room potentially, which could have been helpful. But getting the damage on Gothitelle is really nice here. And look at that damage. That is beautiful damage. That's beautiful damage if I've ever seen it. Wiki Berry, Poison Jab going to come out. So no Gunk Shot into Oranguru. And reverse Trick Room. Okay. I mean, I think this is an opportunity to just Trick Room here. Yeah. Trick Room. And I think I want to Thunderbolt the Toxicroak. I don't think you hard switch Como, but right here what I want to do is in case that one of the water fairies is in the back. I want to pressure it with Thunderbolt here. Because Toxicroak is not doing anything to my team. It really isn't doing anything to my team. So I'm not sure if you're going to keep it in. Manectric's fine because Thunderbolt's still going to do a lot of damage to Manectric as Toxicroak does retreat here. What is going to be coming out? Going to be the Como. So, could have Dragon Pulse there. Alright. As Gothitelle protects. Okay, that's really good for me, actually. It's Thunderbolt into the Como. That did a lot. Oh, I did not want to get the Para. Well, I guess the Para doesn't really matter. I actually really didn't want to get the Para there. Huh. Okay. If you're my opponent, you're probably just going to Trick Room and attack with Como. I'm not sure if you protect Como. I feel like you either reverse Trick Room protect, or you're going to go on the offensive and reverse Trick Room. I feel like Gothitelle has to reverse Trick Room here, expecting maybe an Instruct or something. So you know what? I'm going to go for a Dragon Pulse right here. And Trick Room. Yeah, as you're not going to protect with Como. So I do get Dragon Pulse off. Should be able to knock out the Como. Nice! Mega Ampharos gained the first KO. So Como going to go down. I would have made that play even if I didn't get the Para. I would have made that play even if I didn't get the Para. Because my opponent does reverse Trick Room here. And I didn't want to give my opponent like room to breathe. So Trick Room going right back up. Right back up as what's coming out? Toxicroak. Manectric is just that's pretty much just giving up the game. As it is going to be the Manectric. I guess the question is, who do I instruct Dragon Pulse? I can't switch, so I mean Manectric is a threat to my back Pokemon. Yeah, Gothitelle can carry Heal Pulse, so I'm more worried about the Gothitelle at the moment. So I'm just going to go for the Dragon Pulse Instruct, since Manectric can't really damage my team anyway. It can Snarl, I guess. That's not too big of a deal in my opinion, since I think the double up should still be able to knock out the Gothitelle with 2 Dragon Pulses. So I'm not really too worried about that. I can knock out the Manectric with a Final Gambit later in the game. So yeah, and I want to keep Trick Room as much as possible. You can protect Gothitelle here. That's completely fine. I don't feel like my Manectric's too much of a threat where I had to justify knocking out right here. As yeah, Gothitelle protects here. So Snarl. Which was a good play for my opponent. It's like the best play you can make right here. As we will get the Instruct off. And go into the Protect. I really want to get Cotton Guard set up one of these videos. Snarl going to come out. Oranguru avoids, I guess it damage, but it doesn't matter for a special attack. And yeah, I'm still gonna double up the Gothitelle. Dealing with Gothitelle is just so much easier now. As Manectric's gonna protect, I think you expect me to double into Manectric, but I don't have a reason to, since I get rid of your Pokemon. Getting rid of Shadow Tag is really nice. I can reset my stats for Ampharos later, as this is doing a good amount of damage. Struct. And let's see, Toxicroak's in the back. Do I want to reset my Ampharos' stats is my question. I don't have to yet. It might be in my best interest. I mean, Toxicroak's coming out for sure, yeah. I really do want to... How many times are Trick Room? I have 2. Okay. So I think I'll just weaken the Manectric a little bit, since Toxicroak I'm not really too worried about, and I'm just going to protect Ampharos on the fake out Snarl, I think, here. And then you're probably just going to double protect if you do have that double protect option. I'm going to switch into Star After afterward, as yeah, fake out going to go on the Ampharos. Pretty much sure Snarl is going to come out, Foul Play going to come out from my Oranguru. Yeah, that really doesn't do much to the Manectric. Here comes the Snarl. And I think I can get Trick Room up again, because I can protect my Oranguru, go out and Star After, then get Trick Room back up. So keeping my Star After healthy was really nice for this position, because, you know, sometimes you're just gonna, what players do is just tend to Final Gambit turn 1, but Star After can be used as a tool later, which is really nice, especially if your opponent doesn't have a way to KO Oranguru turn 1. You could hard switch or U-turn. So going to protect Oranguru here as protect from Toxicroak, which means protect from Manectric probably. Yep. Which is fine. Not really worried about what Toxicroak can do at -1. Just gonna fire off a Trick Room and Final Gambit. I can Final Gambit either. I'm gonna target on the Manectric. Since Manectric's harder to deal with, I guess. Since Toxicroak is at -1. You get rid of Manectric there, so start after. Gonna trade itself for Manectric here, and yeah, that should be game. I'm gonna get my Ampharos in and probably claim the final KO here. Drain Punch gonna come out, really not gonna do too much. Even if Manectric protected and Toxicroak went for like that Drain Punch, as I said in the start after. The Manectric was already weakened to where I think Final Gambit should be able to knock out, and if not, it was gonna be super low. It was definitely gonna be super low, as I will be able to get my Ampharos in. And I would have got Trick Room up regardless, which was the main crucial key point here. And now, let us go instruct Thunderbolt. One of my opponents going to try to go for triples. The match is going to be fourth. So, Mega Ampharos finally. That's like the first game I actually was able to do something with Mega Ampharos. Which is really great, because I think that was like, I don't know, almost 20 battles I played with this team. And that's been on Battle Spot. It hasn't been just Showdown. It's been Battle Spot. Because I haven't played this team on Showdown. Because I had the mods in game already. So, yeah, let's go. Let's go, Mega Ampharos. It is your turn to shine. But Mega Ampharos coming in clutch there. Being able to... I still don't get why you run Como plus Feeny. Didn't you have Primarina too? Why do you have, like, Primarina, Como, Feeny? I don't know. I think people... I already went on a rant of, like, you know, why. Like, why I don't feel like it makes sense. You neuter your own damage output. You have the same type attack. You have literally the same Pokemon that pretty much fulfill similar roles. Or close to similar rules. Powerful Water Fairy type. Strong attack. The only difference is Feeny can run like, I guess the support said. I mean Primarina, you're pretty much always gonna run like a huge special attack stat. Well, a special attacking item like Choice Specs, Life Orb, Z move, but like Feeny, you could run defensive, but on that team, it just doesn't really make much sense with Como. It just hurts your Como's ability. Because if you're forced to bring Feeny and Como in the same game, it just neuters them. But then again, I'm talking, I have a Feeny next to Ampharos. Although mine is like, I don't really click Dragon Pulse actually. Like, I rarely click Dragon Pulse. Oh, wow. Tapu Koko, Salamence, Milotic, Landorus Varian, Entei, and Electivire. Really cool team. And one I'm actually really troubled by. I don't think this is a game I want Ampharos in. Because Thunderbolt doesn't knock out Milotic. It doesn't really pick up knockouts on anything other than Salamence. So I think I'll leave the Ampharos at home this time. I mean, I did get to bring it 2 games, so not much to complain about. I think I'll just go Oranguru Star after here. Have Lurantis in the back. I don't want to lead Lurantis because it's double intimidated. I could lead like Lurantis Star after, which wouldn't be a terrible lead, I feel like. I think I am just going to go Star after Oranguru though. It's safe lead because Final Gambit pretty much OHKOs my opponent's entire team unless the Landorus or Salamence is running an absurd amount of HP. I guess the Entei can also run a good amount of HP and survive my Final Gambit. Yeah, it will be intimidated, so I'm not really too worried. A double up shouldn't knock out my Oranguru unless it's Z move Entei. Then I guess I have to worry about some things. But I think I can maneuver against the Entei. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So my game plan is obviously to get Trick Room up. I think Lurantis next to Feeny just pair so well together against this team. From the games I played, most of my wins were based off Lurantis and Feeny. I think those were the 2 Pokemon that put in the most work for this team. So let's see if they can put up in some work for the video. Oranguru Star after gonna lead here against a Milotic Electivire. Okay. Whew. You get that Intimidate off into the Electivire. However, I do activate my lowest competitive. Only thing I'm worried about is a Dragon Tail. Oh, Adrenaline Orb. If it's Adrenaline Orb, they usually don't tend to run like a lot of HP. Let's find out, I guess. Electivire doesn't have a way to stop Trick Room, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I should went for Z Trick Room just in case. Although, I'm really not sure what to expect from my opponent. Although, I do know that Final Gambit, at least, will be able to... I know Staraptor will be able to outspeed my Milotic no matter what here. So, Final Gambit into my Milotic. It does run HP, so this could get ugly. Although, I don't think my opponent has a way to KO me. Ice Beam. It is Taunt. It does get Taunt. Alright. Not the worst case, though. I can go Feeny here. Electivire is Intimidate, so unless it's a special variant, which I am not sure at this point. I've seen Groundium before. Why didn't I Z-Trick him there? I guess I was so sure that Electivire didn't have anything. I didn't know Electivire got Talent, actually, so that's cool. Alright, let's get the Z-Trick him up. And let's just fire off some Muddy Waters. Scald is going to come out into Oranguru, but shouldn't be able to pick up the knockout, even with Electivire's double up. Wild Charge, shouldn't knock out. Oh, it targets Feeny. Ooh, that's great for me. So I get a Muddy Water off. This is going to do massive damage to my opponent's team. And I do hit, nice. So I'm going to get Trick Room up, and I get a huge amount of damage off to these Pokemon. So, good amount. Good amount to, and an accuracy drop, okay. Taunt Electivire, jeez. And the Z Trick Room. I wonder how much Foul Play does to Mence. I am worried about Mence because that's the one Pokemon that I'm really scared of in this matchup. If Coco comes out, I'm just going to switch out Feeny, go out into Lurantis so I can lock myself into Moonblast, I think. I just realized Wild Charge did a lot more than I thought it would have. Let me see. Wild Charge did what, 50%? Salamence does come out. Okay, here's where it becomes troublesome. Although I don't think Mence can knock me out with anything but a physical attack here. Yes, I'm just gonna Foul Play and Muddy Water here. Because I guarantee that either Oranguru or Feeny survives. And as long as I have one of them, Specs Muddy Water into Foul Play should still do a lot to Salamence. Where I think a Foul Play should be able to finish off my opponent's Salamence, yet I'm not exactly too sure here. I'm just really feeling really dumb that I didn't go for the Z-Trick Room turn 1. Z-Trick Room would have been the best play. Huh. Interesting not going on the offense. Stalling out a turn of Trick Room, I guess? Alright. I'll take that. Or maybe just not knowing our specs. Maybe. I wonder what kind of Electivire this is because it's taking the Muddy Waters really well. But yeah, Electivire goes down here. But then again, this Feeny isn't the most invested in special attack, which is something I felt like I think I should change about this team because I've noticed that Feeny has missed so many 2-hit knockouts. It's insane. Landorus going to come out. Okay. Instruct over. I don't think it is. I wonder if this Landorus has Protect. Most of them don't. My taunt is over, so I'm wondering if Specs Muddy Water twice. Yeah, in case it's AV, Landorus Instruct is the best play. And I'll Muddy Water here. I can get a massive amount of damage onto my opponent's team. So we are going to see the Mega Salamence here. Ironically, I might be regretting not bringing Ampharos over Lurantis. Because I was able to deal with the Milotic a lot easier than I thought I would have. Why are you going for the double? I guess you really are worried about the Feeny's Moonblast or Ice Beam or something. Oh no, this could be a bad start. I think if I hit the next one and I KO, then I'm in an okay position. But if it's AV, that just that's really bad. By the way, the Muddy Waters are doing nothing to the Salamence. Ooh, just missed a knockout. Sludge Bomb. Okay. So it's Scarflanders? I'm gonna Muddy Water Foul Play. I don't know how much Muddy Water... I'm not risking hitting Muddy Waters more. I'm gonna go for Foul Play into Salamence and see how much it does. This is looking really bad though for my situation because I'm not exactly in the best position. Yeah, I'm like not in the best position at all. Foul Play gonna come out. Looks like my opponent's going on the offensive finally. Foul Play. Solid amount. Why do I keep missing the Landorus? That's twice. Well, then again, it is Muddy Water. Accuracy drop. Oh, double edge. Into Feeny. Okay. Sludge Bomb. If this doesn't KO Oranguru, I might have a chance. Okay, we do have a chance. I'll take it. Go Lurantis here. Superpower should be able to knock out the Salamence. Oh, this is going to be really close. Huh. It comes down to, I think, if the Salamence is mixed with Hyper Voice. Instruct. Superpower. Oh, jeez, this is gonna be really close. Salamence gonna protect. All right, it comes down to DF Hyper Voice, and does Hyper Voice knock out Lurantis? I think. Superpower. It's out the Landorus. If you double edge my Lurantis, you lose the game. You have to click Hyper Voice here if you have it. Does Roost change much? I think the best play is just to go for... I think it'd be Trick Room. Although, what if my opponent gets Quadruple Protect? Although that's rare. Actually, no. The best play is to Foul Play Superpower. Because even if you Roost, you're going to get O-Code. Okay. Hyper Voice. Comes down to Hyper Voice. Do you have it? Yeah, Roost. Okay. I like how I thought it had Roost, and it does. Okay. I still think Superpower and the Foul Play should knock you out, and I'm boosting my defenses anyway, so you're definitely not going to knock out Lurantis unless you have Hyper Voice. Alright, and you lost your Flying type, so this is no longer resisted. Alright. What a weird game. I mean, I guess I can see why my opponent protected earlier. I don't feel like the double protect was absolutely necessary, though. I mean, you're fearing a Feeny to knock out your Salamence there. Maybe hoping you could catch maybe a Moonblast Instruct, but I couldn't do that, obviously, because I was Specs. Maybe my opponent didn't know it based on the damage calculation from Electivire, yet, yeah, definitely something that I'm not proud of. I guess my lack of knowledge, especially since I didn't actually know Electivire got Taunt. Although it makes a lot of sense now that you think about it. I should have just went for Z-Trick Room. I think if I went for Z-Trick Room, it would have been a lot easier to handle my opponent's team because I could just Moonblast Instruct my opponent. Yet, gonna be able to pull out with 3 wins. Mega Ampharos finally making an appearance, for me at least, and actually doing something. So I guess I'll call that a win. Thank you all for tuning in today's episode of VGC 2018 Back to Battles. If you did, please leave a like down below. And you can check out the rest of my stuff down below in the description, such as my social medias, the pay spin of this team if you do want to go try it out, and the side series on this channel, as well as the previous episodes of VGC 2018 Back with Battles if you have missed them. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much it. Have a great day, people, and until we battle again, I'll catch you all later.